Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy the Granddaddy Plays Chrono Trigger. I think I don't want to know what these bats are all up to. I think we're about to fight the big bad boss of this place, Dalzumal Faraloliera. All that bodes well. What's gonna happen now? I can move actually. There's fire just igniting. Cast open the gates that lie betwixt heaven and earth. Betwixt is a word I have never seen or heard before, I think. In exchange for the life of this world. And a cutscene happens. Okay, let's see what this is gonna be all about. My man Frog over here, standing there, armed and ready. He is stepping in. More lights ignite. I want to see the bad guy. The Fiend Lord, the Magus. Because he looks like the archetypal pretty boy character type that Akira Toriyama tends to draw a lot. I want to see if that is gonna hold true. There he is. You see that he's tall, he's a bit slender, but still muscular, he has long hair. That guy has to be a pretty boy. And man Frog, he was just readying his blade, he was not doing anything actually. Well, that's fine, I guess. No, all the fires are aflame. Now, let's see. Are we gonna fight you? Are we gonna lose? Are we gonna die? Are we gonna make it? Magus. I thought we just struck him in the back, but no, we were just striking a pose. Ah, that frog of so many days ago. How have you fared since last we met? Well enough, I owe you my gratitude. This form has been a blessing in disguise. Without it, there are things I never have obtained. It kinda didn't feel like it, but it really is true that this whole frog transformation only has been a few days ago in this story. Ah, the Masamune. I didn't press anything there, it happened automatically. Let us hope no others interfere this time. The story, the text is just progressing automatically in here? Is that it? Again, the bitter black winds begin to howl. Very well. That's literally not me pressing a button on my controller. I wonder what that is. Come, if it is death you seek. I didn't change any settings. Well, whatever. Let's go for the fight immediately. Go for the X strike. I have your turn ready. Absorbs all but light. That looks like lightning. Reasonably high damage. Hellgazer Sap. What's that gonna do? That didn't do that much damage, but we get a counterattack out of that, so that's nice. I'm gonna go for the AoE healing in here. And followed up by using a Slurp Slash, I guess. Let's try water. This is your turn, so let's actually see if water magic is gonna do anything fancy. Oh, that healed him. Absorbs all but water. Ah, okay, I understand now. I understand. So he uses an elemental magic, and then he's going to absorb everything except that magic. Well, that's bad news. But here's me hoping that he's going to be reasonably weak against everything aside that type. And now he only is affected by fire, which we don't have on our team, sadly, so that's a shame. But not that big of a shame. Gotta keep healing our party in here, gotta keep them all healed up properly and nice. Hellgazer Sap, that's not too bad. Let's go for a Slurp Slash. And let's have you go for a Cleave. I love that animation, it's so good. Absorbs all but water. That means we can actually have the frog go for that one next chance we get. Oh yeah, she also has ice. That also qualifies as water, right? Let's go. Yeah, man, those physical attacks, they don't hurt at all. And he switched so fast. He switched that up so fast, that means that I'm actually gonna heal him now. That's bad news. And that healed him so much, too. Okay, so I should just stop actually attacking with magic. Is my main takeaway here. She is down. He attacked her, well, that's bad news, too. Resurrect her, and you go for a heal on... Oh yeah, he heals all, guys! I didn't know. That's actually insane. That's actually very, very good. That means that I can do quick burst healing by just using all 3 of my characters in one turn. Well, that's huge. And let's keep attacking him, go for physical attacks. It's probably gonna take a little while until we actually defeat him like this, but the things you do, right? In that case, we should probably just leave the healing to Frog over here. Just let him do the heals, the big ones. They're also pretty cheap, only 2 mana points. It's pretty okay. And I mean, she doesn't have any strong attacks going on in here. But we should still do some healing with her, I guess. It's the best choice of action here. Heal Ribbit up because he's the lowest. If we just keep up this paradigm, we should be able to make it through here eventually. But I'll be damned. I feel like this isn't quite final boss territory, but kinda like the actual final boss, but you meet him halfway into the story. That's the feeling I'm getting out of this fight right now. Let's go for healing. Let's have you go for aura. Here's the thing. The quote-unquote smart way to battle this guy would probably be try to actually play into his elemental weaknesses whenever he gets them, but he switches them way too erratically. And I'm not a big fan of that. Like, if he goes for that lightning move now, and I will have my main character go for lightning 2 here, he could use this time to go for another lightning set when I end up healing him, and I would hate that. So I have to do that very, very carefully. That was great damage, though. See, now he immediately went for the water, so we actually can just follow it up with ice. Giving her some slurp healing. It's not strong, so it's probably better to just go for the AoE healing on him regardless. And he just goes for the double water in here, huh? Well, fine. Well, fine then. I guess a zap. All of these guys will have survived that though, so we're fine here. We're gonna be very fine. Let's start with you. And have you go for the air heal again. That should go through, right? Nope, he goes for the fire move first. I am not sure who and how they will survive that. Main character survived. Ribbit did not survive the follow attack. Oh, we are in a troublesome situation here. Okay, we brought back the main character to full HP. We got a lot of turns in here right now, so that's nice. Can I use this in here? Ooh, I actually want to test that out in a moment, but first of all, let's actually bring back all the characters. Started off with Ribbit because he's probably a bit more sturdy than Marley. Hell, guys, I think he could survive that. That was not a strong AoE move. I didn't remember the damage numbers. He did. Getting a combo attack off of that as well. And he immediately gets dispatched again. Man, once your guys are dead just once, bringing them back and keeping them alive is so hard. Mid potion, there. Let's have you go for a heal, AoE healing move, just to keep all guys whelmed. I wonder if there's gonna be some kind of item that brings back characters with more than just, I don't know, 50 HP. That would be the dream right then and there. My main character is getting all the crits in this fight though, that's nice. I also can't help but notice that he has not used any magic for the last few turns, for better or worse. I am not sure what to make out of that. Let's have you go for the heal again. I actually kind of want to know what kind of move he's gonna go for next before I make my next choice of using any magic in here. But until he does anything, we can always just keep on going for more physical stuff. And there he goes for the light again. That means we can actually put some pretty strong lightning magic into his face. Lightning 2. Quick heals. And wait out what his next reaction is gonna be. All but fire. Well, that sucks. That sucks. It's also gonna hurt. But we got a healing move coming up next. Oh yeah, I wanted to try out the Barrier Sphere. But it only works on one of these guys apparently, so... You know, let's use it. It's always better to use these things than not using them. And we already established that Bear Ribbit over here is gonna be our main healer. So let's actually use it appropriately. Right now he's still weak to fire, so that's bad. But not that bad. Go for another healing move. He used his physical attack in here. So it's probably not a bad thing to go for aura on yourself here, just to keep yourself whelmed. And you go for another cleave. Show him a good time. Usually when it comes to these kind of games... So it's all about shadow. I have no shadow damage in here, goddammit. When it comes to these kind of games, I usually try to have a mindset of keep everyone's HP bar high enough so that they don't just go off and die, you know? That always seems to be my main prerogative in these kind of games. And that doesn't have to mean that all characters at all times have to be at maximum HP, right? But in this game, at least with how high we are, it kinda does. It really kinda does. Like, if I am not at close to full HP at all times, I'll feel pretty bad about myself in here. So, what do we do next in here? I want him to use another one of those magic attacks now, so we can just keep on pummeling him down. Well, it's less pummeling down, it's more like whittling him down. Let's see what's he gonna do. All but light. That means that the main character can do something again in here. Which means that you can just go and heal again. And once the main character's turn is up, we're gonna bring some good old lightning straight across your funny face, mages. Physical attack into her face. Speaking of funny faces, I guess. And here's your turn. Lightning too. The main character of mine is not even that strong of a magical damage dealer, so... If we would have anyone else being able to use those second tier casts, it would be much better. I didn't read what that did. And hey, feel the strongest dark magic. Okay, I read that. That's probably a problem. Let's go for the AoE healing move. Oh yes, let's go for the AoE healing move. Let's go for all the AoE healing moves. My god, he wasn't kidding around. He was prepping up his strongest magic right then and there. We barely managed to survive, but God bless us for having all of the AoE healing in here. There you go. I think all of them are close to full HP again. Los has got to begin casting a spell. Okay, you know what? That means that now is the best time to attack him. Let's see how much damage that did. Plenty. Oh yeah, I forgot we actually have haste. Let's actually cast that on our main character in here. Real quick. We got that last or second last episode. Now's the perfect time to just use that. Okay, now comes the strongest magic attack, so we go for the Aura Whirl. Go for the heal. Because we know that this one is gonna hurt like a truck. Counter attacks. Apparently, it is a physical attack, because I think we only counter physical attacks. I don't know. One way or another, we don't take as much damage that it outright kills us when we use it while we are at full HP. So that's good news. Go for another X strike. That did plenty of damage. Go for another haste on Ribbit this time around. Magic-wise, MP-wise, everyone is still looking fine. That was a little bit worrying here. He's lowering his guard yet again. Getting a strong counter on his face. Let's go for another X strike, and you go for one more haste. This time on yourself. And then the next turns we will spend going for AoE healing again. There you go. Aura Whirl. And heal. Everyone's still surviving nice and easy. That's great news. This is a good rhythm we got going on in here. If we just keep this up, we should be able to outright win right here, right now. And because he has lowered his defense, which was a stupid move on his part, we are going to be able to put a lot of damage in his face, just like that. I do not know if he still has any kind of resistance up. Let's actually try an Ice Spell in here. See how much damage that will do. That did pretty okay damage. I can accept that. Loses guard yet again, that's fine. Let's actually see how much damage Cleave will do. You go for a Slurp Slash. You go for a Slurp Slash, and you go for another... Actually, no. You go for an Mid-Ether. Because Ribbit's MP is actually running a little bit low now. And you go for a Lightning too. Let's see how much damage that will do in comparison to Cleave. Ah, not as much. Not quite as much. We can do one more of those X-Strikes. Yo, the haste effect! We have gotten so many actions in since he last used his big AoE move. We should be about using it now. Any moment now. We are getting so much damage in on him. Oh, we won! Oh, we won. First try, too. 15 TP, 3,000 coins. That's what you get, Fiend Lord. That's what you get. Yeah, down on your knees. You look good. Your skill with the Masamune is that great already? Apparently it is. I mean, it was also just a very, very good sword. What's that? Could it be Lavas? Oh, no. Don't tell me there. No! He mustn't awaken from his slumber yet. Awaken? You just created him, didn't you? You fools! I but summoned him. He has dwelt within Earth for eons, absorbing the land's energy and growing ever stronger. What? What is this energy in the air? A gate? You, if you had not interfered. Daddy! War! So we just actually made everything worse by interfering, is that it? Oh, that's actually probably bad news. Probably bad news. And we went through gate. Into what time did we go now? Where are we this time around? Back at the end of time? Daddy? I'm here. Daddy! I'm here, I'm awake! Are you still sleeping? No, I'm awake. I'm also Daddy Grant, but I'm awake right now. Honey, you'll be late for work. Oh, the game is not even subtle about the romance between these guys. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. Daddy, we can't keep asking my father for help. You need to hold down a job. Okay, so I'm a bum in this time zone. Is that it? Daddy! Daddy. Okay, shut up. Excuse you, what? And now we are back in the prehistoric era. Daddy awake? I'm awake. Isla wants to see Daddy. Go Mystic Mountain. You there, fall down hurt. Isla carry back hut. And Frog is also here. Magus! Isla just doesn't know what's going on. Big Frog present for Isla eat. Oh, she's into French cuisine. Perish the thought, but what of the pale-faced man in the cape? Was he not with us? No, only find you. Capon more tasty? Oh, this girl has a ravenous appetite. So he has fled. But if Magus didn't create Lavas, then where did it come from? And where did it go? Lavas? You no worry now. You rest. Hurt bad. I have such a nice and caring personality in this game, and it's insane. Sure, let's rest it up. Have ourselves some peace and quiet for a while. And there is... Oh, Kino. Daddy okay now? Isla busy. Try find La Ruba village. Find village, fight reptiles for together. Big fight, last fight. Beat all reptiles, or reptiles beat us all. Kino. What wrong? Daddy rest, you be quiet. Northwood, fire, burn, big burn. Oh, sick burn, I guess. Well, this was a strange turn of events, but we are back in the prehistoric timeline after a big boss fight, and yeah, the story is far from over. I guess that is a god-given fact. We still have access to all the party members, so that's nice. And I think we're just gonna call it an episode over here. That was a pretty intense one. Guys, thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun. It was a good boss fight, and I'm looking forward to see more story with Isla, because she is just precious. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days, and please do stay as awesome as you are.